All right. Well, I am here with another Child Help staff member. If you wouldn't care to introduce yourself.
I'm Tiffany Kahn. I'm the director of the Relative Caregiver Program.
Okay. And how long have you worked with Child Help?
Just over 3 years.
3 years. They must be doing something right to keep it out.
Yes, they are.
Okay. How close is your your department with the children that we help?
We work directly with the caregivers and the children. So we work with kids that are not living with their birth parents. These are the kids that are living with grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sister, brother, that are caring for them. So we work with that family and those children directly to provide resource linkage and any services that we can.
Okay. So you've kind of dove into like what you do as well. Could you explain it? Say if you're talking to, or as if you were talking to one of the children to explain.
Yeah. So what we do is we're here to help grandma or grandpa or whoever is caring for the kid to get them. We do assessments to find out if they need what they need. So whether they need help with getting food, or if they need help with clothing, or mental health services. So we do different assessments so we can identify what their needs are, and then whatever we figure out is needed for the family, we then look in the community and find resources for them to link them up with. So ultimately, I like to look at it like we're helping them build their little village.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, it takes a village to raise a child. So they know who to call because we won't always be there.
Sure.
So we help them learn who it is that they can go to if they're running low on food, or if they are needing clothing for the kids. So that's our main goal, is to link them up with the people and the services in the community that will be there for them long term. So when we step out, they're able to be self-sufficient and know who to go to, how to make that happen. We work with them to teach them how to advocate for themselves and the children, and we go to school meetings with them. It's about teaching them how to advocate for themselves, for the children, and what they can and can't ask for in situations like that. So just get in there and figure out what they need.
Well, that's great. That's a in-depth definition, more so than I've gotten previously. So it's nice to get that information out. So you've been here 3 years. I'm sure you've got plenty of success stories, but is there one that stands out more proud than the others?
Well, when I started here, I was in foster care. I was the supervisor for foster care, and then I've been in this role for just over a year now. As far as success, I guess that would depend. Everybody's maybe have a different definition of success story. In this program, we've helped some caregivers go back to school. We've helped them get better jobs so that they are again self-sufficient. We've helped identify concerns with children that caregivers didn't know about, so we've got them into mental health services. We've had with our relationship that we have because we have therapists and care coordinators that are directly working at home here in one place in Child Help, we're able to communicate what's going on, and so it's not just a therapist working or just the care coordinator working with the family, but it's a united front. So if the therapist or the care coordinator have concerns, we can go to each other and we can talk, and that has been quite successful for us for several situations. We had a kid that was suicidal, and we were able to get him in immediately with one of our therapists. We didn't have to do the wait. Again, we're all housed together, so it's a real quick, hey, here's what's going on, here's what happened, can you get him in? And we had the kid in the next day and started therapy. So There's with the structure of our program, I would like to just say that we have a lot of success in a lot of different ways in different areas. So there's not one specific one. There's many.
Well, that's a good segue into our last question. What makes Child Help so unique or special to you?
Child Help, honestly, where it started with the ladies. It is quite a story. It is inspiring. When I heard it, I was like, this is where I want to be. Because it started way back when with them, but that entire mission and just caring for children is truly carried throughout the years and within the agency. So, everything we do is for kids, and that's what I've always wanted to do, and I'm very fortunate I get to do that, is to work and support and just help kids. I mean, yes, we may be in there working directly with the caregiver, but that then feeds into the help with, giving the children what they need and making sure they are cared for. Same thing in foster care, it's all about the kids, what we can do, how we can help make things better. And so the entire mission of Child Help, again, from the get-go, is what I love about it. But our culture here and just the people that we have here, it's just amazing. And the ability that we have and to work together, and like I said, just, we have a situation with a kid, we can walk across the hall to the therapist and sit down and really come up with real ways to address this and come at it from different, fronts. So it's ultimately we're making an impact, and that's all we want, and that's all I can hope for.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. That's all I've got for you today.